Thrilled now to be joined by the first player to sign with PWHL Seattle, Hilary Knight. Thank you for taking some time pulling over safely to chat with me today.
Of course, have to be safe. No, I'm so excited. When just that intro, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to Seattle. This is wild, and I can't wait to get out there.
When you think about it, you really could have spent your entire career in Boston, such a big hockey market. You put in from, step one, building that team through 2 years, your relationship with that city, having played with the Boston Pride before, it really looked like that was going to be forever. So why leave and why Seattle?
Well, first off, the room in Boston is so incredible, and that I think that's like sort of the bittersweet part to me is it's just you're leaving behind an amazing room that you built from ground zero all the way up, but the fans are amazing. I don't know. There's something about building something new and being a part of the West Coast sports legacy for women's hockey. And the times that I've been out there, the excitement around professional hockey, just around women's sports in general, it just seemed like an awesome opportunity and a no-brainer to be in front of those fans. And I can't think of a better expansion marketplace and somewhere I'm really excited to call home.
Well, the Boston Fleet social team made such a nice tribute video for you today. And in the wording, they said, thank you for setting the tone here in Boston. So, what does that mean to you? And what tone do you want to set now in Seattle?
Yeah, I think you can't forget why we signed up for this sport. Obviously, it's become a career now and it's a job, but at the end of the day, you have to have fun. And I think the rooms that I've been a part of that have been extremely successful are ones that are having fun and working hard and have that buy-in. And so I probably just replicate the same in many ways and making sure that we're all gelling and clicking and working towards that common goal, and which is easier said than done. But yeah, I'm incredibly grateful for my time in Boston to have had a hand in helping that organization get in running and where it is now, and really, really excited about the opportunity and the prospect of building something from the ground again. And, excited about the vision for PWHL Seattle and all the fun things that come with a new organization in a hotbed for sports. So, yeah, I can't really exclamate how excited I am enough for this opportunity. So can't wait to get out there and have puck drop.
Well, next season's going to be crazy. Not only another PWHL season, the Olympics as well. And I'd like to toot my own horn here. Cheryl Pounder and I did a mock draft, and in this exclusive signing window, I did my best Mega Turner impression, and I did sign you first in my exclusive signing window. And in my mind, I'm thinking I'd like to have her for 2, 3 years. So I was really interested to see the length of term in which you would sign here with Seattle. You've gone for a 1 year deal, and you've made public as well. Next Olympics, Milano 2026 will be your last. So, Hillary, I feel obligated to ask you here, could next season be your last hockey season?
No, not professionally, definitely not. I think the prospect, I'd like to keep Olympics and international separate, but the prospect of signing up for another quad,
Hmm.
it just didn't necessarily feel right. I obviously would love to play for Team USA as long as I can, and make sure that we're in a good position internationally, and super competitive like we always are. So that would be a huge honor to continue that. But professionally, yeah, I think I definitely have some more years. Didn't have as much tread on the tires during that COVID time period. So yeah, I'm really excited. Obviously, as long as I'm having fun, I'm healthy, and I'm contributing to the group in some way, I will be in a really great spot to help out PWHL Seattle and look forward to continue to do so. But yeah, I mean, as you know, with this league, anything's crazy, anything can happen. And did we ever foresee expansion happening this quickly? No. So I think it's just the name of the business right now. But in terms of your predictions, I feel like you need a raise because that's a pretty heavy prediction before the protection list.
Thank you. I really am hopeful now. My bosses are watching this from the wise words of Hillary Knight, who knows a thing or two about getting things right. Okay, so you kind of touched on it as well a little bit about being a part of something new and pouring the foundation of a brand new team. So when you look back to the first season in Boston, that inaugural year, new faces, new league, it happened so quickly. You must have learned a lot. So is there one thing you're going to
Yeah.
take from that inaugural season about what it's like to build from within, build new, that you're now going to apply to your first season in Seattle?
Yeah, I think it's just a different mind space and a different mentality. I'd like to think I was just really close to everything, given how the CBA worked out and being a part of those negotiations, and then feeling personally responsible when anything did fall through the cracks or there was any little bit of bumps or adversity or difficulty within the year. And so, yeah, I think just it's a different mindset, and I know we can. There's so many things to learn from year one and cut that learning curve for PWHL Seattle, PWHL Vancouver, and I'm just looking forward to really building something substantial out there. I mean, I think it's just an incredible opportunity, and I can't think of two better marketplaces to have an expansion and be a part of one of them. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, look, I think fans can't wait to see you at center ice for that inaugural game at Climate Pledge Arena. It's going to be exciting. And coming off a dominant season, and this will be my last question. You're up for forward of the year. You're up for MVP. You're to put up a whopping 29 points this season, tied for league high, 15 goals. But outside those numbers, what can you tell me about where you're at with your game right now?
Yeah, I think I love hockey, and I think it's one of the most humbling sports in the world because there's always something to learn. And so I continue to go back to the drawing board after every single season and figure out, what are the things that I really want to emphasize in the summer to get better at to implement for the year. So I'm at a place where I'm healthier than I've ever been, and that's really exciting for me because I can train a little bit more so the way I would like to and prepare for this upcoming year. And obviously it depends, also on the people that you surround yourself with. And so I've been fortunate and grateful to have amazing company to help support me on this journey.
Well, Hillary, best of luck. I think fans are so excited to see you in the Seattle colors, a new beginning, and PWHL is officially coast to coast. And I think seeing you sign with this market made it real. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Looking forward to it.